She comes in colors everywhere. She combs her hair. She's like a rainbow. Coming colors anywhere. Oh, everywhere. She comes in colors. Ooh la 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 la, ooh la 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 la. Have you seen her dressed in blue? See the sky in front of you. Like do 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 do, go do 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 do. Have you seen my lady Pharaoh? She comes in colors everywhere. She combs her hair. She's like a rainbow. Charlie card, coffee. Go. All right, let's go. Let's saddle up. Good morning, everyone. It's time for Live and Learn, the morning gratitude show. We start off our day with some gratitude and some patriotism. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. That's right. Let's get it on. Good morning. Welcome to Live and Learn. It's the morning gratitude show coming to you from Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, North America, planet Earth, which is the third stone from the sun, here in our very own solar system, which is located in the outer spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy, which is part of the Virgo cluster. Which there's a choo-choo going by. It's not a choo-choo, it's electric. Boogie woogie woogie. Which is part of the local group of galaxies, which is inside of an even larger containment of galaxies called the Virgo cluster, which is inside an even grander structure known as the Laniakea supercluster of galaxies, inside of the known universe, which is part of an even grander concept, which could be, but it's yet to be realized, it's yet to be measured, observed, only assumed. Multiverse of all possibilities. That's right. Good morning and welcome to Live and Learn. It's your gratitude show, where we take time to organize our mind with a little gratitude, a little patriotism. It's cold. It's 32 degrees Fahrenheit here on April 2nd, 2025, the day after April Fool's Day. I start off my day with a gratitude list. I start off my gratitude list with a format, with a method. When I got this idea for the gratitude list, I didn't have a model. I wasn't given an example. I did not come with instructions. What did I do? I did my best. I created my own system, and it's worked. I've done this gratitude list for 5 years now, and I'm going to keep on keeping on. I'm going to keep on paying it forward, and I hope that more and more people get tuned into gratitude and use it like I do, because it's really improved my life. It's really helped me day to day, moment to moment, second to second. Truly, I'm still the same person, same shoe size, same bank account, same fate. But guess what? Things are more manageable. Life, dare I say, is better with gratitude. It helps you focus on what you have instead of focusing on what you don't have. what you covet, what you lost, what you broke, what's been broken, what's been taken from you, what's been stolen, what's been denied, or what you're entitled to and you're angry about. Instead of focusing on your outrage, instead of focusing on your anger and your misery and your lust, you literally focus your attention on what you have. So writing a gratitude list, you can literally enumerate. You can count your blessings. You can literally count them. And that has an amazing ability. It has the ability to stop the inertia of your sideways day, of your bad moments. It gives you a much needed neutral spot where you can assess things. And you can be like, hey, my life is not as bad as I think it is. I have 16 things to be grateful for today. I had 12 yesterday. I had 11 the day before that. I had 14 this day last week. Things are not as bad as it appears, or my soul talk is trying to convince me that they are. Oh, boy. And it's Wednesday. It's hump day. Oh, you know what we say here when it comes to Wednesdays? Hump this day, lest it may hump you without your consent. So get humping. I am so grateful for Wednesdays. I've been single for so long that Wednesday is the only day I come close to getting any action. Because it's hump day, and you got to get humping. It's, let's see, about, is that train coming? Is that train coming around that bend? 1 minute away. So it's been about 2 minutes late every day now with all the, wow, there's got to be a reason for that, huh? They've shut down the other line. They're at a certain point, it splits into two lines. The Braintree line, where we're on, that services the South Shore, Quincy, and Braintree, and the Ashmont line, which services Dorchester and eventually Milton. Yep. And these guys. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, man. You need some gratitude. I don't know. I'm not going to make this guy's story up for him. I can only take mine. Here it comes. Okay, make sure you respect the yellow platform line. Keep your feet and hands in there. Oh yeah, gratitude list. I start off my gratitude list with what I call the foundation method, the Sully Foundation method. And, here it comes. I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, a solid breakfast. Here we go. So as I said, where was I? Okay. I start off my gratitude list with what I call the Sully Foundation method. And I don't repeat myself just for content's sake, although that does help. It's a method. I needed an emotional, spiritual, and psychological muscle memory in order to, pull this off. Like wax on, wax off. So, and just repeat yourself every day, and it becomes part of you. The repetition. The same thing works with like mantra and prayer, and that's your intentions, and it becomes part of the fabric of your own being. So I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, a solid breakfast, the peace that comes from being single, from being a bachelor, and also whatever level of sobriety that I've achieved so far in life. Here we go. And it's Wednesday. It's hump day. So So hump this day, lest it may hump you without your consent. So get humping. At least one of us is humping. Huh? Oh boy. The day after April Fool's Day, people feel regret. People think hard about what they did and who they fooled and the negative impact on their lives. The destruction, the toll, the broken hearts, the lies. The anger that comes with being fooled. Or is it just me? Oh, man. So with the other line, the Ashmont line being, it's going to be out between April 1st and 9th. So buttons. It'll come back next week. And until then, there are shuttle buses. And so this train is going to get filled up by JFK UMass with double the, with double the people. And probably more people that can't use headphones here's the thing, anything that's coming out of your phone, whether it's noise or it's visual, that's your business. Why can't you keep your business to yourself? Now seriously, I mean, I like social media. I only do Twitter /X and YouTube. I'm not on Insta, I'm not on Facebook, I'm not on MySpace, I'm not on Diggler, I'm not on a Goomer World, or I'm not tuning into eric@sully.incel anymore, or Instagram or Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on Insta. I'm not on those places. But if I was to be watching, if something comes up in my Twitter feed that is NSFW, not safe for work, that contains nudity or graphic violence, I can get into trouble. If somebody behind me was walking by and heavens to Murgatroyd, gets a sight of a beautiful young woman in all of her, birthday suit glory, God just made, as God made her, and reports me to management saying this guy's inappropriate. He's looking at pornography at work. You can't compete with allegations like that. They can, even if it's baseless, it doesn't have evidence. It's just more of just people are gonna. Hold on a second. Oh, look over there. What? I'm not wiping my nose. What? You can't prove anything. It's the same deal with your the sounds on your phone, with the music coming out of your phone, with the conversation you're having, on speakerphone. That's your business. So keep your business to yourself. So I'm grateful and blessed for anyone that has the common courtesy and common sense to keep their business, especially their phone business, to themselves. More and more people don't give a fuck, and it's a good reminder. People don't give a fuck about you. People don't care people are just, hence entitlement, and oh, sorry, guy give his seat up for a lady. I'm not, because that would be sexist. Next stop. Seriously, thank you, feminists. I know, there you go. I am Don Quixote and feminism is my windmill, isn't it? Or something like that, right? So yeah, I mean, your music, your conversation, keep it to yourself. Yeah, and that's that. It's Wednesday, it's hump day. I hope your week's going good. We're reaching the top of the hill. It's all downhill from here until we hit another weekend. I need to be productive this weekend. I need to start a to-do list for home. I'm always forgetting to do shit. I intend to get to things. I know things need to get gotten to. I just need to make an action list. Kind of like my gratitude list, but different. It's new comic book day. So after work, it's like I'm slowly entering a dieting phase. I got a 55-pound adjustable dumbbell. So I'm going to be, my shoulder's a little achy. So I decided, give me a healing day. But I'll be doing, you can turn the handle, and you can gradually raise the weight by 5 pounds. In 5-pound increments. So it goes from, it has plates on either side and a base which unlocks the handle. So the dumbbell itself is 10 pounds. Then you can add 5 pounds. And then you can add 10-pound plates to it. And so I guess there's 2.5-pound plates on the very ends and 5-pound plates on each one to make a 10-pound. So, so it goes between 10 to 55 pounds. And I've been doing a 10-pound dumbbell, for a little while. I inherited my mom's 10-pound dumbbell. Not you, Dad. See, that's a joke. Let's see. I what? Bought a dumbbell. Yeah. So I was like, I need a new dumbbell. I need to be healthier. I need to worry about my muscle mass. I need to worry about this, that, and the other thing. So, just in the morning and at night, twice a day, just do a couple of dumbbell exercises. Rotate my arm. I have an active job. I need to lift 50-pound bags of onions and flour and shit. That's part of the job. And I'm also overweight. I need to lose weight. So I'm in a dieting phase too. I've already made the commitment not to buy bread. Okay, no more loaves of garlic bread. No more French bread pizza. I love grilled cheese night. Next will be portioning. I've done this before. You have to agree to suffer. And there's a thing that I learned by dieting before. I lost close to 60 pounds. I went from 220 pounds to 157 pounds. I went from 42-inch waist to a 30-inch waist. I went from extra large t-shirts to medium t-shirts. I did it. I lost a lot of weight. That was over lockdown, though, when I had time to do that and to dedicate. It was what I did during lockdown, during furlough. And but now I'm back to my, chubby weight. Like I'm back in my fat clothes. Wearing sweatpants all the time again. And just I don't know. I gotta be healthier. That's it. I gotta do it for myself because I have nobody else. I have family. I have friends. Sure. But, I'm talking about, like at home, or in life. I only got me, so I don't know. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. And I love dessert, and I gotta cut that out. Sugars. You gotta cut out sugars. Because inside of your belly fat, that needs to be melted away is potential energy. That's where you store your sugars so if you're eating sugar, your body's not going to know to melt that fat in order to access that potential energy. So you have to deprive yourself of those, carbohydrates, carbs, sugars, bread, pasta. So you have to agree to suffer because it has a goal. And the thing is, you're always thinking about food. You're always going to be hungry. You're always thinking about food. You're always thinking about supper. And that's just natural. That's fine. And it's expected too. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. I hope you're feeling great. I hope you're feeling awesome. That's the Savin Hill stop behind us. Yeah. Stab and kill. Hey. Oh, and the Bruins lost again last night. I thought that trading away half the team and firing the coach was supposed to make us a better team. Wow. I haven't seen a failure this hard since my love life. It's incredible. We had so much hope and potential in you, and we love you, and we want to root for you, but wow. What a bunch of losers. I can say that. Okay, here we come into JFK UMass Station, where the lines converge into Boston, and this is where we're going to get mobbed with people because the Ashmont line is out. You might see them behind us first.
Entering JFK UMass.
Here we go. So this is
Attention
dedicated
passengers,
to the one
due to
I
construction, we're
love.
running shuttle bus service from JFK UMass to Ashmont.
Here we are. Wow.
Any passengers who need Ashmont service, walk over to the busway and catch a shuttle bus from
It's about to
JFK
get
UMass
crowded
to
in
Ashmont.
here. Everyone man spread so no feminist sitting next to you. All right. For you, go away, my baby. I don't know, been listening to I've had the Mamas and the Papas in my head for 2 days now. Well, since Monday. One of my Twitter buddies was like having a bad Monday. Got an extreme case of the Mondays. So I was like, oh, I sent her a song. You know, the Mamas and the Papas, Monday. You know. And I'm just like, you ever have retro crushes? Be like, you know, wow, that woman back then was so beautiful. Wow. Lauren Bacall in the 40s. Betty Page in the 50s. Michelle Phillips in the 60s. Michelle Phillips. Oh, Christ on a pony. What's the hold up? What are you from Georgia? What are you from? Charlestown? Do. I know. And Val Kilmer passed away. Famous actor, especially from 80s movies. Val Kilmer. I love Val Kilmer. He was one of my favorite actors, especially growing up. Top Secret was a really fun movie, but it was Real Genius. That is my favorite. Love that. And that movie turns 40 years old this year. He was 65 years old. And so, but it's like you got this. I understand the sentiment. And, you know, when black people say rest in power, I mean, you just gotta, you know, grin and bear it. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, there is my childhood bedroom.
The destination of
That's the black people thing. You know what I mean? I get that. It's valid to say because I'm Irish, and Irish people have a way when people die too. You ever hear of an Irish wake? Or, you know, just Dominican people. They have a way. I didn't even know about it. I got a lot of Dominican friends now. And they will put the corpse of your beloved in a coffin, and it will be upright in the corner of the room, and people that's their wake, because Irish people have it like, well, you know, or North American, it's more traditional to have it like, you know, the coffin resting on some kind of platform or table or dais, you know, and the different cultures have different you know, rituals, you know, sure. Okay, but the point is, like, people on social media saying, like, oh, gone too soon. Oh, like, well, one, we've known that Val's been fighting cancer for over a decade. 2, he was 65 years old. And 3, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say it out loud. Every day over 50 is a gift.
Entering
I mean,
Andrew.
life expectancy is only getting longer and
No smoking, please.
he doesn't have headphones. You hear that? He turned it up. Always at Andrew. Why? Well, it's very urban. Can you understand? I can understand every third or fourth word. You can afford a smartphone and not headphones? Why does a you problem become a me problem? Seriously, that's that kid's business. But he's not keeping his business to himself. What a cunt. When the and usually right about time, I'll put on some heavy metal music if my microphone wasn't occupied. And then I get dirty looks. I'm like, what? Tell them to do it for what? You want me to shut it off? Him first. Or what? Oh, what are you, conceited? What are you, better than me? Well, what do you think? You're gonna leverage me? Oh, cool. What a cunt. Sorry. You can hear that? Turn it off.
Yeah, ready?
I would love to see like some kind of like people just rise up and just throw them off the train and be like, get out.
15 minutes early. What do you think? Okay.
No smoking, please.
We're at Broadway Station. Underneath God's country. South Boston. No, it's not. And I hope you're doing awesome. I hope you remain grateful. See, I'm grateful for lots of things. I'm grateful. I am grateful for feminism. I really am. It's kept me
Next stop, Broadway.
free of having ex-wives and child support payments. So, and it's like,
Next stop,
yeah.
South Station.
It's Wednesday. What do you want? It's hump day. So remember, hump this day listed. They hump you without your consent. So get humping. It's new comic book day. So after work, I'll be hitting the comic book shop, getting my new releases. It's part of my culture. I do review shows. I've already read 18 Marvel books, review copies, digital review copies. And then after that, see, it's like, so back to my diet for a second. You need to have a cheat day. You don't need to have a cheat day, but you can. So Wednesdays or comic book day is usually the day I go get a barbecue bacon cheeseburger. And and then it's called the Fours. It's a nice sports bar, and it's like, I like their food a lot. So I'm gonna go get myself a burger after work. It's payday. Bills are paid. And living life. I'm blessed and grateful that I can earn money, pay my bills. I got a roof over my head. I got a decent commute. Fucking ignorant fucking kids, all besides,
Entering South Station.
I saw a giant crackhead on the train yesterday, and I'm grateful and blessed that, I never succumbed to my addictions and like people like that. And I don't know. But God bless, namaste, good luck. We'll see you tomorrow with more gratitude. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and you have a great day. Hump day.